So we're here in the world of Jumanji, taking advantage of the early ride time that we got with the hotel stay. Everything is open here this morning, so there is the mamba strike that you can see here behind me, goes around, around and around. Then there is a stretch stampede, you can see there, goes around and also bounces up and down. And then there is the mandrill mayhem up there. Whoa! That goes up and down and upside down. Again, you can see there behind me. They're coming up. There we go. And after it stops, it starts going backwards. There we go. So yesterday we were here already, also very early, and it meant that because this land was open, we were able to go around and do all of these rides twice during that hour. So that is basically 6 hours, 6 rides within an hour, which was, I thought, a very good total. So from the world of Jumanji, we came to the Land of Rock, and okay, rookie mistake, we didn't check the app if the ride that we wanted to take was open, and of course it wasn't open yet. I'm hoping this is just because it's early morning that they just haven't got going. I can see it says that it's closed, but I can see that they're starting to get things going. The boats are moving. So this is one of those splashy rides. So let's see, and let's hope they will open it soon. So the Tiger Rock wasn't open, and we ended up going to River Raft. The River Raft is a ride for smaller kids, and it's a very pleasant but very wet experience. You get a proper splash right there at the end. There is a place that you can use for drying. There's a little walk-in dryer, so it's not the end of the world if you get wet. Today the weather is actually quite warm. So what we've ended up doing is we just ignored the fact that we were wet and we're walking around. So in this area we're now going towards Forbidden Kingdom. Let's see what we can find here. That looks interesting. Scrog Trop. At the moment there's a 15-minute queue, so we're gonna be heading that way. It's a very big trop. So here, right next to the Croc Trop, is a small area that is reserved for picnics. It's very nice. Tables. It's sort of shielded, so you don't get much wind here, and there's of course a toilet. So here we are on our way to the Tomb Blaster. It looks like getting there makes us walk up here in the clouds, and you can sort of see bits and pieces of the park from here. There is a good view to the Croc Trop, and also the picnic area. So let's see what this ride is all about. So we're now here in the middle area of Chesington. I'll show you. There's a lot of little food outlets. There's a lot of rides for very small kids, and then there is a gift shop, and of course visitor information. There's a couple of stages. Here we are next to a little stage. There's also a main stage, so you can follow some shows in there. Shows happen in the summertime 2 to 3 times a day. So you can see there is food outlets where you can get like proper big lunch. And then there is these other ones. There's, for example, Tom and Jerry's ice cream, Donut Express. So if you are just feeling like you want a little bit of something small, some kind of a sugar hit. And then there we go. There is Smokehouse Barbecue and Bar, pizza and pasta buffet. So here we are next to the sea life. So there's all kinds of sea life, really. Fish, jellyfish, all that sort of stuff to see. It's a small one. There's also a lovely tunnel underwater, and you can even see a small shark in there. Then there's an area for penguins. We went to see the penguins, but to be honest, they were not very excited at the moment, so they were not really moving much. Here there's a bit of an area where you can just enjoy. I'm just gonna turn around 380 so that you can see everything. There's room on the broom. There's this area where you can sort of sit on the grass and enjoy. There's a Trail Kings area and a mini stage where there's also some performances, activities for kids. So this morning, rather than using the whole morning, early ride time in the Jumanji area, what we decided to do is to spend some of that time queuing for the Dragon Fury of the Dragon, something like that, because it is one of those roller coasters that end up having a very long queue time. So it takes about an hour, maybe 45 minutes to get on it. So we use some of that time just queuing on. And then what we are doing now is we are doing some of the smaller rides where the queue times end up being quite short in the morning. So it means that we get to pack more rides in the day. The next one is this thing that's behind me. Seashore, I think it was called. So here is the Dragon's Fury, more of a traditional roller coaster. And also the bucket where you sit seems to be going around. Today, massive queues for it, over 50 minutes. So perhaps not doing that quite now. Waiting to see if it gets better closer to the time when the park closes. And here, Sea Dragons. Lovely little game for the little ones when the weather is hot, where they can just shoot anybody and everybody who walks past with those little cannons. Okay, so we're here in the area where there's the Gruffalo for little kids and a vampire for bigger people, and I think here they come. There they go. So you just need to walk through the area where all the Gruffalo gift shops and Gruffalo rides are to get to the vampire.